Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. We are maybe going to live. Maybe.
Cable fault reported. Pipe
Alright.
leak reported.
Yep, we're going to get some faults.
Our colonists
Oh, wow.
are suffocating. We only have a few hours to get them more oxygen
How fucked are we? The oxygen tank is idle right now. That's not good. That is a high priority item. If we die in the first minute of the game, I will laugh pretty hard.
Resources are low.
Low on food and power. Okay. That was just an unlucky strike is what that was. We just need metal to repair it. Resume work in several hours. So they're going to suffocate and die then. Yeah, it's not a repair thing. I thought they could just be repaired, but it's not a repair thing. Okay, so what have we learned from this?
Pipe leak reported.
I think we've learned, well, that we're doomed, but also just one tank per dome. Well, I mean,
Sector scanned.
one tank per dome is right, as long as you distribute them. Right? Because the chances of all of them being hit, I mean, the chance of that being hit
Cable
was
fault reported.
probably pretty high. And we put in another one as like a backup. Obviously, it's not going to work now because the dust storm's interfering with Moxie production, but for later, it says several hours. Does that mean like real time? What the hell? It just got repaired, but it's still disabled. So everyone's going to die? Well, machine parts too. That's great. That's just great. Can't land during dust storms. This is where all the machine parts are.
From hypothermia.
Oh, hypothermia too, you say? That's bad. It's really bad. Yeah, because the power's gone. Yeah, because... why again? Oh, the batteries got zapped too. Oh, wow, that was quite the effective kill of the colony then. There, game. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. How long does this storm last again? 7 more hours. Okay, let's see if they can live without any power or, you know, anything. Wow. Yeah, so we're boned. What I should have done, I meant to do it, but I guess we can shut you off. Not that it's going to matter too much, but at least a little bit of the water might go through, so they don't die of dehydration as well. How are you doing? You are not disabled by the electric strike, thank goodness. The oxygen is going again. Okay, the oxygen is flowing. Now they're just going to die of hypothermia. That's, great, I guess. There's some power generation going, but there's no way that's enough. Yeah, demand is 48. Power production is 23. We're talking about rolling brownouts. In a place where, you know, breathing's pretty important. Might die now. I'm coming down here, which means we have... okay, so the dust storm is over. Power generation is up. You guys are no longer dying, theoretically. Did we live? Did we lose anybody? We still have 12. They're probably not feeling great, but we have 12. Somehow it worked. Now, of course, food's still a problem. We have 0 food. Oh, that's fantastic. We don't have enough people working in the farms, I guess, but we only have 2 farms going. Third farm would work, I guess, but not very many people. I guess security could be a non-issue right now. So I'm going to just get one... yeah, you only have 1 shift going. And same with the infirmary, right? We need 1 shift going. And the diner, we only have 1 shift going. And the grocery store, we only have 1 shift going. The idea being you guys spread out a little bit better. Yeah, looks like that actually puts someone inside hydroponics here. How fast is that going to be? I don't know. You also have 1 shift, right? Yes, 1 shift. 1 shift. Okay. And he's decided to stop working at the farm, because reasons, I guess. Actually, you should probably be slightly off shift. What are the chances you go to a diner it's going to be during your work hours? I know I wouldn't. Well, mostly because I'd have to drive, but I guess these guys walk everywhere. I guess if it's in walking distance, I'd be totally tempted to go out for lunch. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Still, though, with only 12 people in the colony, we gotta prioritize. But we might all die of starvation. I just want speed 3, we'll find out. In the meantime, what can I do? Can't really ship anything from Earth. It'll take too long to get here. Not to mention I don't have any food. I don't have any money for the food. That's problematic. Power production looks like it's doing okay, so that's fine. You need to go grab some more metal, though.
Anomaly found.
There's a ton of it down here. Go ahead and grab it. And bring it back. And we found an anomaly, which is good. Could help us, live. That's also important. So this will give us a boost to our currently researched things, so let's do that. Come down here. And we're still scanning, so 7, 8, 9. There you go. Once you get past the initial hump, then we're good, but we're just not actually past that hump yet. So we could end up dying here, and of course they've decided not to work at the metal plant anymore because reasons, I guess. So how could I have made this better? I suppose we could have started over here, and then we get a regular influx of money from the rare metal deposit. Possibility.
Building a new home on an alien world.
That's the spirit, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah. I guess putting it near a rare metal deposit would be good. Or would have been good. It's a little late now. I guess we could build our second colony over there, but that would require building our infrastructure from scratch again, and I don't really think we're up for that. We would also need a rocket that we just don't have right now. A ton of subs. Alright. So, research. Go over here, I suppose, and see what the subsurface heaters would help. You're ready to go, huh? Alright, you can leave. Thank you very much. But the food's going to be a problem. I mean, we are generating food a little bit here and there. Yeah, but you're for some reason not working anymore. Kind of more important that you... Hold on. No, you're no specialist. Okay. Thought that was a botanist. You're medics, right? Because I called in 2 medics instead of more botanists. Because I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Okay.
Meteor incoming. Cable fault reported. Pipe
Split
leak
power
reported.
grid. Is that probably a result of a meteor impact? What's going on here? I'm guessing, yeah, that was totally a meteor impact. Destroying a lot of stuff there. Okay. We have plenty of metal. I'm totally fine with this. Yeah, it did make the life support kind of malfunction there, but that's okay. Leaking pipe, that can get fixed. Building's not working is kind of disturbing. You were fine for not working, I guess.
Discovered.
Hull polarization. Oh, right, buildings require maintenance. That's not. Though, with the cold snaps and everything else, that's kind of more a good theory than actually something that's going to happen in practice, but sure. Sure. Combat passenger model. Tempting, but no. We need... Subsurface heaters has got to be in this tree. We're just really being unlucky with where it is. Okay. Drone capacity. Okay, I mean, less power needed, I guess. Maximum number goes to 80. It's more like constructed with additional 2 that I'm more interested in. Oh, that's only a... Okay. Yeah. We didn't actually research it. It was just something we need to research eventually. Alright. Sure, I'll do that. And if I do water reclamation, I don't know if I'm going to build a spire, but it will at least open up maybe farming, which will be more likely to give us a bigger output of food.
colonist just snapped.
Of course he did. Of course the colonist just snapped. Because there's been freaking no power, it's really cold, there's no food. You know, I can totally see it. I can totally understand it. Don't appreciate it at all, but I can totally get it. And the founder stage, could he snap during the founder stage and kill everyone? I don't know if that's the thing. I don't know what happens when they snap, aside from just snapping. Okay, let's actually slow down here. Speed 1. Not milestones, not what I wanted. Colony overview. Give me a list of colonists. That's not the list of colonists. No, that's over here. Give me a list of colonists that are renegade or unable to work. This has got to be her. Yep, it's got to be, stressed out due to low sanity, unable to work. It says temporarily, though. So, alright, Sasha. Show me what you want from the world, Sasha. Apparently you work... No, wait, where? How did you go, Sasha? Sasha doesn't work, so how are we going to find her? As we go with... Okay, celebrity gives us extra money. Oh, that could actually be really good. I think it's just like 1 million every soul, maybe? It's like not very much, but specializations we want. We want... I mean, unemployed and seeking work is different than just going nuts. So she's not a renegade either. They should really make it easier to find these people, because what the hell? As far as I know, she's totally fine. That's not true at all. She's not homeless. Just Sasha. Can you show me Sasha? There she is. Not looking for a job. Oh, she's just stressed out. Heavy workload. Worked outside the dome. And the suffocating, of course. And the dust storm raging. Okay, the dust storm raging -1. It's not so bad. The heavy workload looks like that's taking their toll, so stop the heavy workload. It does decrease their sanity. They did warn me. They did warn me. I thought they'd just go to the med center and that'd be it. It's apparently not it. Okay, well, step this up then. Okay, you did your research. I appreciate it. Come back over here and get powered. The main problem we have is that our electronics are a finite resource. So is everything, but machine parts we could theoretically build. Polymers we're making, even if it's at a slow pace. Yeah, it's the electronics that are a problem. How do we make these electronics last as long as possible? Right now we just need people. The power is not really an issue, right? The batteries are doing okay. Yeah, it's mostly just a matter of we got an unlucky strike there. How are you doing? You should probably recharge, right? You know to recharge? Do you know to recharge? You're just gonna go anyway. That is not a good plan. Over here, recharge. I know I told you to go after that metal, but you really need to recharge. And we just get a few more people. Yeah, we had had that batch have 20 people in it. That would have actually been pretty helpful, right? Yeah, because we have 20 vacant ore slots right now. Vacant residential slots only 16. Maybe we can bring another group of passengers. That'd be pretty handy. So where are you going? Bring down here. What's that? Not as far as you were going before, but still brings in metal. That's what we're mainly looking for. Because I guess it doesn't matter too much if these guys don't work. I would prefer it if they did, so I didn't have to keep sending this guy out. We really just need the founder stage to be gone. They need to prove it's a viable colony before anybody else will come in. It takes so long. But then yeah, all we can do is bring in passengers and that's it. Okay. Alright, with that in mind... I mean, farm would be great, but probably not going to happen for a little while. Or I have no idea where that is in the research tree. It could be anywhere. Could be 4 down the line. I have no idea. So, how doomed are we? I mean, food is barely keeping up. So, actually, if we include any more people, we might actually be doomed. Right, you don't actually have any food to sell. That's fair. That's fair. We're trying. I mean, we do at least have a botanist working, right? Yeah, okay. He's at morale -5 for some reason. Why do you have morale -5? That's your comfort level. That's your morale. Can't live like this. What's wrong with living like this? I mean, it could be that hand-to-mouth farming right now is kind of blowing his mind. Maybe. Really wants to dine out, he really can't, so why can't he live with this? It's got to be something related to comfort, right? Yeah, service building was closed, shopping. You know what, just... Had an unprepared meal. Service building was full, relaxation. Relaxation? Do we even have a relaxation building? That's exercise. Oh, it's the diner. No, it's social. It's not relaxation. I guess this could be relaxation? It's gotta be. That's the only one that really fits. It's funny he doesn't tell us it's relaxation, though.
Our colonists are starving.
Yeah, okay. Yep, they're hungry, and there's no place to go for food because the grocery store's closed. And it's going to be at least a day before the food's ready, and the bounty there keeps going down. Used to be 7.6, now it's 6.4. Yeah. And this guy just totally... Oh, right, because it's gone, so... Or nobody's there. So this isn't working at all. Okay, the hydroponic farms kind of suck. Regular farms do way better. Which, I don't even know if that would be true on Mars. I guess hydroponic farms would be... The problem is we have small batches, right? And these are very small batches of food. Even when run by qualified botanists, these are tiny, tiny. Actually, see, your morale's up by 5. Why is that?
Sector scanned.
Nobody knows.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, 7 starving colonists. That can't be good for anybody. And we just keep going for research, I guess. So, here, you come up here, research this. You, what are you doing? You just dropped off a lot of metal. Go ahead and recharge. We probably don't actually need it, but I can't look for metal right now because it's dark. How doomed are we? We might be pretty doomed. Only one more day in the founder stage, so... The thing is... How many freaking hydroponic farms do we need? If it was a regular farm, one farm would produce enough for everybody and then some. But the hydroponic farms just don't have the output. I tried just doing wheatgrass for everybody, I guess. If I do that here, I think that'll screw me up. But okay, let's do like 2 things of wheatgrass. And then, oops. Yeah, there we go. And at least that would theoretically get us on track for meeting demand, maybe? Obviously here...
The readings
told
told
here yet.
us it was a vein rich with ore. But the data turned out to be incorrect. Under those fine red sands lay the intact hull of a rover. Okay, so we've seen this one before. In this case, I think we actually need the cash. Give me the cash, please. I'm gonna... Permanent boost to our social research is nice, but right now I think we need the cash. Okay, let's put you on wheatgrass duty for all this. And we'll have one more day on founder stage until we can call in people. On Mars. You can't prepare for
great.
addiction.
Alcoholic. That's just freaking fantastic. Could remove the gym and put in hydroponic bays all over the place and just call in all the botanists in the world, I guess. Doesn't seem like a good long-term plan, to be honest. Wow, that's really far away. Okay. Over here and recharge. And metals.
Resources are low.
Food's low. No kidding. No kidding. You're telling me food, thing that nobody can seem to frickin' grow on Mars, is low. That's very peculiar. Would not have imagined that at all. No one can seem to build... I mean, only when we actually farm, like an actual farm, does this work. We have the equivalent of a farm, right? It would take up this amount of space. What 3 hydroponic farms do. For some reason, this isn't enough. And I don't know how to fix that. And they're going for wheatgrass now, which will at least grow a little faster. And hey, the grocery store actually has food. Only 3, but still, food. They'll be gone almost instantly, though. Yeah, I don't know what we do with this. Is bringing in more people actually the right thing to do? Well, then one of the farms would be populated. Maybe more than one if we just make botanists and nothing else our priority. I guess? Well, I guess we'll... Yeah, okay, sure. We'll prioritize botanists above all. And then I don't know what. But I think that's got to be our solution. And maybe we just stack the deck with botanists. And we should have that research that helps people with that, right? Yeah, we have the scientists botanists have a plus 10 performance when working their specialty. So why is the food
research complete
going down so low? It's supposed to be 2.5, instead it's 1.2. Do not get. Okay, on the journey to Mars, you have 50%. Okay, that's decent, maybe. What was research doing, by the way? Or we're researching apartments. It's not a bad idea. More applicants. I mean, more likely to be botanists, I guess, but by the time this is researched, it'll be long gone. So I research it right now. I don't think it's that important. I think we're going to die, but it's going to be a slow death. So let's focus on engineering. Sure, give me mega storage. The idea being somewhere around here is subsurface heaters, and that could really help us, depending on, of course, what takes built.
History.
Okay, evaluated positively somehow, because they weren't paying attention, I guess. And we should probably call in more colonists, because I guess we need that. Anomaly's found. We'll totally do that in a minute. So let me review. Review everybody. What do we got? We need botanists. There you go. Fididi. Fididi, you're in. Hey, Stanslav, you're in. Yeah, these are probably Russian names, huh? Because we are actually have a Russian sponsor. And Borslava, you're in. Emil, you're in. Galina, you're in. It's like 6 botanists. That's pretty crazy. Let's go for 7. What the hell? Let's go for total craziness. Alright, so we have 7 botanists. Let's see. Scientist, engineer, no specialization. We need those somewhere. Officer? We'll have the 1 shift for security, so no. Geologist is not a bad idea. How about geologist engineer? There you go. Yeah, that should be okay. Let's go. Launch that. Shocking. See you in a few years, you mean? These guys take forever to get to us. How are you doing? You were charged up. Good. Let's go find that anomaly that just disappeared off my list there, but we can go to it. Oh, okay. This helps us with the research. That's actually pretty good right now. As we're trying to rush the research tree.
Sector scanned.
Well, as much as we can, anyway. Okay, how are the sectors doing? Alright. Getting there. Gonna climb up that ladder there. I have no idea where I want to go next. That's not a... So it's kind of a bad spot, right? Because the middle of the cold area. But, assuming we get subsurface heaters, we can make this work. We need shuttles to be able to really move things along there, but could make that work. The drone hubs might suffer a little bit. If I go around the cold zone, yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to traverse this anyway, right? Maybe. Maybe. Building a dome here might not be a terrible idea, assuming we live that long. That's not guaranteed, by the way. I'm so tempted to build a second dome. It's probably not worth it. I want to. I really, really want to. But it's not worth it. Okay, it's an anomaly. It's analyzed. That was fast. Is there another one up here? Yes, there is. Go grab it. How are you doing? You've almost finished with that patch of metal down there. That's great. Thank you. Okay, so now we just wait. We just wait. If some building's not working, that's gonna happen. The wheatgrass might just be the answer. Just go all wheatgrass right now. Kind of satisfy the immediate needs. And hope it works out. Yeah, I guess. I mean, 2 days to make wheatgrass. How long does it take to make the other stuff?
Research complete.
4 days to make microgreens. 4 days to make leaf crops. So that's like double the time, right? Well, wheatgrass only takes 1 day. And I think you just keep doing that then. The apartment building is tempting. I don't know if we can build it in time. That would give more people more space here. I just build another dome. We're gonna need another dome anyway, but to be able to fit all the things these people need, so yeah, don't worry about too much. Alright, research guy. Yeah, Nilo, come over here, man. You're great, and I love you, but you need power. And you're slowly taking your way through space. Space is big. Space is big, takes time to do stuff. Yeah, low on resources, but I think the wheatgrass strategy is working out for us. Now, could it be better? Yeah, sure, definitely. If he had help, that would probably help. And sure enough, we're calling a lot of botanists, so he's going to get help. Yeah, it's going to be tight, but I think we're going to make it. If we call in another shuttle for our passengers, we need another dome. And I think we should call another shuttle, right? Probably our best option. We need machine parts. It's the only way that's going to work. Plus, we need to fill that up too. So, yeah, we need another dome. We need another dome. Let's do it. And rotate you so you're basically... I wish these two could connect. That would be so great, not having to do a passageway. Just have them connect straight up. What the hell? Sadly, it doesn't work that way. So this should be fine. Build this. Assuming it's in range. I think that's in range. That is a concrete extractor. What am I looking for? There you are. Barely. Also not, kind of. So we do have the drone hub perk now. What do you want to call it? We can build these anywhere without any power and they still work. So let's go ahead and build one here. It does take electronic resources.
Research complete.
But if I build it like here, kind of sneaky. Oh, I don't want to block the potential
sector scanned.
Passageway. Passageway would be there to there. So yeah, you can build it here. That's safe enough, I think. If I can build it right there, that's good. And build a passageway there to the other dome, and then connect these two somehow. We'll work it out. Should be just fine. That'll make it so that this now works. Yeah, you no longer need to be powered. That's great.
Many things have been said about the nature of commerce. Some deem it unnecessary, even malicious and immoral. Others defend the virtues of diligence and creativity it brings.
I don't think we're going to be able to do that. It's Sol 51, And we have no rare metals whatsoever near us. I think this is not going to work. Autonomous sensors, that could be good also. Because they don't require maintenance, that's good. Yeah, so you're going to build this. And then we'll connect it up by passageways, probably make another... Right, we connect it up this way too. Put in another storage space for it. The oxygen tank, which we should have done like immediately after the dust storm. Don't know what I was thinking there. But by doing it now, yeah, that's still good enough. Should probably do another Moxie as well. Arguably don't need it, but might not be a bad idea. Down to 0 water production, that can't be good. Or 0 water access, rather. You're theoretically not producing it full. Okay. We do have one more moisture wrapper. I'm going to go and build it. What the hell? We have the space for it. Let's do it. Right there. That's good. We have the prefab. It's not going to cost us anything, so it's basically free. I mean, we paid for it, but you know what? Okay. Need more metal. We always need more metal. Hey, metal. I would like some of that metal right now, please.
We have a food shortage.
We have a food shortage. No kidding, a food shortage, you say? Sounds kind of unlike me. Don't know if I believe you. So, of course, calling in more colonists is totally going to work in our favor, right?
All gamblers coming to Mars. It's the...
No, gambler trade's horrible. We do not have a casino for him to satisfy that need, so he's just going to be sad. Oh, man. And, of course, some colonists are starving because wheatgrass turns out not to be enough, huh?
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
And, of course, the electrostatic dust storm now. Because that's what we needed. Well, then we built this thing maybe at the right time. It's going to take a while to fill up, though. Yeah, and building a Moxie is not going to help me right now. I think we just have to let that happen, I guess. Hopefully this doesn't get struck again. Because that would be really bad. The food going down, too, is not great. Well, yeah, we just let the electrostatic dust storm take what we can. So let's try to balance this out a little bit. Microgreens. This is less water consumption. Let's do that. It seems like we let it go for the 4 souls. 10 food, theoretically. Really, it's probably more like 6. That's still better than the 2 we're getting from wheatgrass, maybe? It does seem like this would work better, doesn't it? Alright. Yeah, it does seem like leaf crops would be better, even though it takes longer. One of you guys should just output wheatgrass like crazy, and the other guy should focus on the other crops. I suppose. When we get more botanists, we can maybe increase the yield. That's my hope. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm hoping. Okay, electrostatic dust storm. Okay, so that's going to be a problem because the passengers are going to arrive right in the middle of that. And they're going to have to wait. And hopefully not die in space. I guess we'll find out. Okay, food's up to 2. That's something. It's not a lot, but I'll take it. And here comes the dust storm. Alright. Alright. Right, need to shut this guy off.
We have a food shortage.
Otherwise he's going to waste water. Or not really waste it, but turn it into fuel that we don't need. Actually, that might be true anyway. Oh yeah, we are full up on fuel right now. Until the next rocket lands, of course. Then we're not going to be.
Sector
Install.
scanned.
Colonists are starving. Somehow we're still able to get a scan off in the storm.
Pipe leak reported.
Oh, of course, the pipe leak. Because, you know, it's a dust storm. It just causes maintenance issues all over the place. Where's the pipe leak at? I guess you can repair that, right? That's only metal. Losing
Cable fault
8 oxygen an hour. No, 9 oxygen an hour. 8 water an hour. Holy crap. Yeah, fix that fast, please. Guys are too slow. So, this is empty then. Oh, no, not quite. Not quite. Okay, the storm's actually pretty short. It's only lasting a day. That's not so bad. I mean, these guys... Yeah, this should be fine. 21 hours. We got plenty of time. Alright, I was worried. Didn't need to be. We could still be hit by something electrostatic, though.
Cable fault reported.
Could wipe out the batteries and make everyone freeze to death. What almost happened last time. Really, there's only so much power can do. Obviously, power is not going to work right now, but... if I do my math right, that's 5.9 an hour. We have 16 hours. Well, I think that'll
Pipe
work.
leak reported.
Another freaking pipe down. Okay. Here's the problem with stringing the pipes longer than they probably need to be strung. But I didn't really know where the first colony was going to be until
on
last...
the brink of dehydration.
Okay, yep. Something got struck. I don't know what it is, but somebody got struck. You're up at full, though, so I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, are we at -9? Yes. But we have 2 water towers that are working. And, yeah, that should be totally fine. Now, granted, could I shut this building off so just not using any water? Yeah, could do that. But I really need the polymers to make the batteries work. If the batteries don't work, we're all doomed.
We have a food shortage.
Okay, yeah, food shortage. That's not surprising. Oh, this dome without life support. Oh. Well, tough shit. And we should make a passage for it, definitely, but... not really our highest priority. There we go. Oh, this guy is totally wrong. Well, no, they can go through the dome. If they need to get around it. Yeah, it's still fine. Is now the best time to build that? Probably not, but tough shit. It's gonna happen anyway. Get rid of
Cable
that.
fault reported.
The food shortage is a problem, but I'm really hoping we get farms soon. Well, I can only hope and dream, right? Yeah, I guess we do that, and then maybe... smart homes? No. No. Compact passenger model I'm kind of tempted by. I think instead we go the automated storage. That's pretty useful. And more applicants? So I guess this means we could be buying more probes. That was something that only happened at the beginning of the game. You know what? Engineers and geologists doing good for themselves. Sure, why not? And the storm is done. That wasn't so bad. That could have been a lot worse. Drop you there. Unpin you. Don't need you pinned. Okay, so that'll fill some of the holes we have here. Especially with our food generation, I hope. Not to mention they're bringing 10 food on their own, which should help with the starving.
Have arrived.
Now, of course, these are more hungry mouths to feed, but I'm hoping all the botanists will make our job a lot easier here. Okay, there we go. That might have increased the yield. Who knows? I doubt it. Usually the yield just goes down. Oh, no, there we go. We just saw it tick up. Oh, this might actually help us. This might actually help us. You're going to do wheatgrass all day, every day. You, though, are not going to do wheatgrass. You're going to do microgreens, because variety is the spice of greenery, I guess. Alright, you should probably change from wheatgrass now. Go to microgreens and then leaf crops. Okay, this might actually have saved us. The botanists are super important. And since they're botanists, they really want to work in here rather than anywhere else. And a couple of the geologists should go to work in like the metal extractor or the polymer factory. Yeah, there we go. Polymer factories engineers. Yeah, so you guys are geologists then? Yeah, okay. Alright. I mean, is that ideal? No. But we'll make it work. You guys are still starving. That is a problem, I'll admit. But I think even though you're starving, you still do work. I think that's the way that works. Oh, I should turn this back on. Oh, it needs to be repaired. With the machine part, of course. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted this dome is to make... So we have no one employed here, do we? No, of course not. Okay, so we do need more people. I think we can build the residences before the people arrive. Pretty sure that's the thing we can do. Review everybody here. So, yes, we need geologists. We need engineers, because the engineers work in the metal parts factory. We definitely need no specialization people. And the occasional scientist is not a bad idea. I guess geologists. We really need engineers. There we go, engineers. And engineers and engineers. 3 more. Engineer, botanist. Do we need another botanist? I don't think we do, right? We're going to know specialization and a geologist. There you go. Yeah. Yep. Launch anyway. I know what I'm doing. Most of the time. Well, half the time. Well, times it counts. Well, you know, I've only ever killed 1 colony ever, I think. No. Never mind. It's been like 3, huh? Like 3. Yeah, don't tell anybody. Launch that device. I totally pushed this guy in the wrong direction. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. There you go. Okay, I think we just go ahead and just minimize our impact here. And what I mean by that is we only have 2 residences spots in every dome. If they're apartments, if they're homes, whatever they are. The next step is we need production for a machine part factory. Fortunately, we do have a prefab for this. This is going to cost us nothing to make. How I would love a rare matters extractor. Unfortunately, not possible right now. I don't want to call it any more medics, so we're just going to have to use the facilities over there. We do have a gambler. A little bit of luxury. That could be good for, of course, cold wave. Of course, a cold wave. That could be good for luxury. Need a grocer, as always. And probably a security station, but I'm not gonna do it, I don't think. Am I? We could do it. We're gonna need people eventually. I guess our next batch can be just non-specialists. That'd be interesting. I could fill in some holes. And I'm so tempted to say spacebar. That's probably not right. Art store? No. Maintenance is only... Oh no, it consumes polymers. We're only making 1 polymer per right now. I don't think that's the right thing to do. I'm tempted. But the casino should hopefully be enough luxury for now. Alright, let's do a playground. We should be expecting children. I don't know what we're going to put here, though. At the very least, for right now, we're just going to leave that blank because that's going to be the passageway down to the dome here. Okay, so cold wave. So without subsurface heaters, that means we're basically not going to be able to hold any water. But I should keep you working. Some of these buildings are just going to be broken. That's how they are. That's how it's going to work. But I think it's only going to be the places that use metal. I don't think you're going to take any damage because you still are working. You have people inside you, right? As long as they're willing to work during the cold wave, I think that works out. I think here too. So even though we're low on machine parts, I think we're okay, maybe? Guess we'll find out. Yeah, the cold's still ticking up pretty fast. I'm hoping that's only because we're during inactive work shift and during the day when, you know, this one person shows up to work, Olga. As soon as she shows up to work, yep, that ticked the freezing away. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so that's probably true here too. Yeah, alright. We still need machine parts, of course, but that's why we built this. And people are actually working here. I mean, it's not very much, but I'll take what I can get. We have some positive, maybe. Need 0.4 per day for maintenance. We're making 0.9. Okay, that's workable. It's a slow build up. As long as we don't, need too much, we're good. How are we doing scans? It's really hard to see, but we're doing okay. 5 up there, so give me... Let's just finish off this side. There we go. No life support. How, though? How, though? Oh, does the Moxie not work? The Moxie must... Moxie must be working. Yeah, the Moxie's working. Why would you think the Moxie wasn't working? Or no, it just said life support. That could be anything. Could mean the water. The water looks okay. Golden Med's only 3.6. You're currently on. You know what? We don't actually need that much. And you can... Yeah, you can push away freezing just by 1 active shift. So I think that's okay. Let's leave you on there. So we don't need that much fuel right now. And when the rocket lands, sure, we need to be able to let it take off. But we don't need to be producing that much water. You are out of power. How are you out of power, though? I guess it's nighttime, and everything cold uses a lot of power. Yeah, the batteries are dead. And so the domes are without life support. That's bad. Wow, that was really fast. Okay, so we need more power. We can work with that. Need more solar panels, please. Right along this line. Put it right up here. That's not going to happen until, you know, it turns daylight, but... That's actually a very long time away, isn't it? I really don't want to build the wind turbines, though, because, you know... Mostly because they're going to take a lot of machine parts. Which means we might need more batteries. We have a ton of batteries, but sure, let's do more. What the hell? We have the polymers, not exactly to spare, but we can use them. Give me another battery. Kind of decentralize a little bit. And you're going to freeze to death, aren't you? Yeah. Though I think only because... Actually, why would you freeze to death? We're not using enough concrete? We have enough room to store it. You have enough room for your... Why are you stopped? You don't have any power. No, actually, that's fair. And now it should be fixed. Yeah, and that's taking down now. Right? Yes, okay. That was a little scary. The less things I need to fix later, the better. Okay, the battery's made. It's slowly filling up. We have 58 surplus, though. That should be enough. Idle extractor. Are you kidding me right now? Are you actually... I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you, and then I'm going to set you on fire. Both these things are going to happen. In the meantime, though, I suppose you just get destroyed. Yeah, there's only so much we can do about that, right? That's sad. Alright, decommission him, too. We'll probably build him further down here, but I'm not going to do it now, because... we have to extend the line. It's going to be a whole... I guess we might as well do it now. We need the concrete. Not immediately, but we will. It's production. It's hard to see exactly where this is, but if I build in this area... Okay, no kidding, cold terrain. If I build in this area, that should work. And then I need the power. It's right there. It's along that way. There you go. Build that whenever you're ready. Assuming you can. Yes, you can. Okay, good. Comes all life support, huh? Still? They have no power. Yeah, the batteries are draining way too fast. Well, we're just gonna need more batteries then. How many more? All the batteries! No, not all the batteries, but still. You need to distribute these. So give me like a battery there. And a battery there. So they basically place them next to all the moisture evaporators because there probably should be about that kind of placement. With all the cold going on. Yeah, that's probably about right. Okay, that's going to be a lot of polymer we're going to need. We need more people working in this building. Fortunately, we have people coming in that are going to help with that, but it's going to take a bit to get here. And they won't be able to land for a while anyway. Oh, that's easy eyes, huh? Yep. Carrying molding.
Complete.
Okay, well, on the upside, these guys are arriving at just the right time because now they will be affected by whole polarization. Oh, no, wait, that's not... Sorry, that's totally the wrong thing. I was totally misleading you. I did not mean to do that. No, okay, space rehabilitation is already done. It's okay, they are totally coming at the right time because they'll be affected by that. 50-50 chance, but for every colonist, that's like probably half of them. Good chance for half of them to make that work. That's pretty good. Drone capacity, I guess. Low-G turbines, we're barely touching this at all. But if we get more machine parts and we start manufacturing them on site, this could actually be really good for us. So I'm going to do it. What the hell? Okay. Well, Cold Wave leaves in 8 hours, but that's the end of the episode. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Surviving Mars on PC Universe, your PC Universe 2. I'll see you guys next time.